Hey beautiful, welcome to this fertility meditation. As you can see, I've actually got 3 statues with us today, and we've got Hapi, Geb and Anuket. Now these are 2 gods of the Nile inundation. Well, god and a goddess. This one's a touch androgynous, this one's officially a goddess, and this one is Geb, and he is the god of the earth. And the thing is, if you want to have fertility, if you want to grow anything that's a baby or a new idea, then just remember that you first need fertile ground. And that's all about what this meditation is about. So what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to do a little bit with the crystals to prepare the ground. And then we'll move into the healing meditation with these guys. Because we'll do a little bit of work with the crystals and then a bit of meditation. Because actually, there's quite a lot to go through with this, just to get it going. Just going to pop these guys to the side. They're the Egyptians believed that you could call the god or the goddess into any image of them which you had. So they're right there next to us still, but because I want to get involved with some crystals first, I just want to give you some so you can focus on them. Because what I want to do is just give you a cleanse. And then we're gonna put a little bit of energy, green, lovely energy into your heart. And then from there, then we'll move into the meditation of actually working with the gods and goddesses in order to inundate your garden ready for planting. Okay? So, I've got double selenite today. I really like selenite for cleansing, and it's got that sort of watery, moony energy to me, and that fertility energy. And you can see, if we're trying to make growth, this is a really good stone for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this one down through your energy and cleanse it. That's it. Because actually, we can just remove anything that doesn't need to be there. If you're trying to make fertile ground, first you need to clear it of all the debris and all the rocks and all the bits and bobs that just don't need to be there, that are going to get in the way of your growth. So as we do this, I want you to breathe out. I want you to release. I want you to let go of whatever actually are your rocks, or your bits of old twigs, or the bits on this ground that you're trying to prepare to sow whatever seeds it is into. Now, as I said, if you're trying to have a baby, you need fertile ground. Yeah, you need a place of love to grow it from. Yeah, if you're trying to grow a new idea or project, equally so. Starting it out of a mess is not going to serve you, so let's just remove. Yeah, looking a bit deeper now. Yeah, let's just remove anything that doesn't need to be there anymore. Don't worry, I'm going to get rid of everything. Okay? I'm going to cleanse these after. I'm going to get rid of everything. Okay? You just give it to my rocks, to my stones, and I'll help get rid of it for you, okay? Because you don't need it. That sadness, that frustration, you don't have to keep it. As much as you can. And I know you might be in some really tough circumstances. Yeah, but as much as you can, just let it out. Okay? You came here to be supported, and that's exactly what I'm here to do. I want nothing more for you than love and growth, and for you to lay that fertile ground ready for whatever it is you're trying to manifest, okay? I want you to feel more at peace with it. I want you to feel relaxed. I want you to feel like you can let your heart pain come out. I want you to know that you are safe with me. That what I'm trying to do here is help. And I hope you feel that love. Now we've given you a good cleanse. We're going to fill back up with green aventurine, because actually what I want is for you to have some love go back into you and some openness to the possibility of whatever it is you're trying to do next. Okay? So you're just gonna fill any holes with these, okay? Let the energy come in, green heart energy. Yeah, let my love come in. Yeah. Just let it fill you up. Let the green energy just fill you up. Let it give you some tingles, giving me tingles. Yeah. Let my heart touch your heart. Let what we're trying to do here be good and be well for your greatest good. Okay? Let the universe work this out exactly as you need it to. Let this energy come into you exactly as you need it to. And let it go wherever you need it to go. Okay? Let it go everywhere that it needs to go. Because actually, it can just flow where it needs to. That's the point of love, isn't it? It can go wherever it's needed. And then I know you're going to pour your love into whatever this is that you're trying to grow next. Whatever we are clearing the way. Whatever we are making the fertile ground for today. And that is all we're doing today. Just making the fertile ground for whatever comes next. And that's up to you. Okay? So what I want you to do now is I just want you to relax and take some deep breaths, and I'm going to bring back in the gods. But what I'm going to start off with, the Nile gods, okay? Let's just move those out the way. Make some space. I'm going to pop Geb. Excuse me. Here. And we're just going to start with, here we go. We've got Hapi and Anuket, okay? We're going to put them together here. Both Nile gods, both associated with the inundation. And they're where we're going to start today, okay? And then as we get further in, I'm going to bring Geb along, because Geb is the ground after, okay? And they work together. They do. And of course, in Egyptian civilization, it spanned thousands of years, and the names changed, and the deities changed. And there's sometimes a misconception that this god was specifically this one thing, and this god was specifically this other, but it's not true. They're all got multi-purposes, and it depends on the history and where they were located and the people they were associated with, okay? So you just access them however you want to, because we can't know for sure exactly how they worship them. And we're not trying to. We're just trying to help heal and feel whole, okay? That's all we're trying to do with these guys. So, we have clear to you. It's just absolutely fine. Okay? I do love the way the Nile water is like that in hieroglyphics. Water is like a zigzag, right? And I want you to think about the watery energy as you just close your eyes and drift. Close your eyes and allow yourself to relax. You know, I'm holding the energy, I'm holding the space for you. I'm right here. Relax, 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 relax. Okay? I know that there's a garden in your mind, and I know that this garden represents the thing that you're trying to manifest. I know that it represents what you need to grow, but we got to prepare the earth of this garden, okay? You got to prepare the earth. Alright? So actually, I didn't think I was going to, but I'm already calling in Gab, because we're going to start in your garden. In your garden as well as with the Nile inundation, because we know where we're going. Okay? Can you see the soil in your garden? This is Gab soil, magic soil. And what I want you to do is just like when I was cleansing your energy a minute ago. I want you to put your hands in that soil, and along with Geb, who's going to come and do it next to you, he's going to put his hands in that soil as well. We're preparing it for new growth, which means first of all, we just have to allow the energy from your hands and from Geb's hands to sink into the soil, okay? Let them sink into the soil. And as you push through the soil, I want you to notice that all of the things that shouldn't be there, the rocks, the twigs, the bits of debris, bits of old rubbish, just let them lift off. Let them lift off and float away, okay? Let them float up into the air. Let them float up into the air and let them dissipate into tiny, tiny little particles, and just let them drift away, because they don't need to be there now. And we're clearing, okay? We're clearing. And then we're just going to allow you and Gib just to take a rest for a minute. So both of you lay down on the ground. Just feel the ground beneath you and take some slow, deep breaths. Gib of the earth, I tell you what you need to know. He might have things to say to you. Just listen. About how do we prepare the ground? How are we preparing the ground? Okay. Now, Geb's going to lay down, stay laying down, and he is just going to sink into the earth for now, okay? He's just going to sink into the earth and almost disappear. And you now need to go on a journey. Now, space and time don't matter too much, okay? Because this is magic. This is meditation. So I want you to go for a walk. I want you to go for a walk out of your garden. And it's okay to walk out of your garden, you're completely safe. What you're looking for is a little tiny stream, that little tiny whisper of water energy. Yes, that water energy. I when you find that water energy, you're going to follow it, and that little tiny stream becomes a tributary. It's going to head for the Nile. It's just a little crack, a little crevice, a little drip of water, but it's just leading the way. And at the Nile, once you get to the Nile, you're going to find a boat. I want you to be brave. I want you to get in the boat. Okay? You are brave. You are strong. You deserve to be here. Okay? So just settle yourself in the boat for a minute. It might look a bit flimsy. Then you realise on the side of it there are hands holding it. And the hands that are holding it steady for you from within the water are Anuket and Hapi. Anuket and Hapi either side of the boat, flanking the boat. Okay? They are a force of nature, and they know that they can bring the Nile with great force. They know that they can bring along with the Nile the great flood, the black magic earth that comes in from the river Nile, the great inundation that carries with it the really, really fertile soil that the Egyptians prized so massively. That's why they had gods to personify the inundation. It made so much sense to them that this magical black soil allowed them to grow, and it did allow them to grow all their crops and feed all their people. And so this is why you need to get involved with these two, and you can feel them holding on to the boat. Now there's a bit of to and froing between these two. There's a bit of a mischief. These guys are forceful and powerful when they know it. And you're in the rickety boat, and this is the bit where you just have to love and trust. Just gonna love and trust and go, okay, Hapi, Anuket, I need you to bring to my garden the inundation. Okay? We need you to prepare fertile ground. Hapi and Anuket, can you help me make fertile ground for this thing that I really, really love and I want to grow? Okay? Ready? And so slowly, at first, the boat starts moving. You might see their heads pop up. They might actually just be the force of the river. You might hear them whispering to you words of wisdom, ideas, things you could do. As the boat starts moving, it starts to gain momentum. And you sort of feel like you're barely in a boat, like you're just part of the river. And you might find that the boat just disappears and you are the river. And that's okay, go with it. Go with Hapi, go with Anuket. Let them flow. Let them flow, let them feel the river swirling. Let the river swirling, 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 building up momentum. Let the beautiful black silty mud at the bottom be flowing along with you. Let it all be swaying along with you in this wonderful fertile water. This water that feels so good, so warming, so perfect for you, so nourishing, so brilliant, so building. And let that water build and 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 build, and then let it spill into your garden. Let the water spill into your garden. Okay, let it flow over the ground. Let it flow over the ground where Geb was. We're going to bring Geb up now because he is going to embrace you. Embrace Hapi. Embrace Anuket. The joining together of the inundation of the Nile flood of your energy and their energy. And Geb's energy is going to prepare the fertile ground. Prepare that fertile ground. That's it. That's it. Beautiful. inundation is going to recede, and then you're going to just be left with earth. But this is new earth. This is earth that has been inundated with the magic of the Nile. This is new ground, beautiful black soil. This is ready now. This is ready for you to plant seeds, okay? This is beautiful new earth. And this is the moment where if you want to drift off to sleep, you could just lay back down with Gimp and let that new earth provide you with a beautiful feeling of safety and stability and possibility. And it can. I imagine if you're going to drift off to sleep, you're going to have some beautiful dreams. If not, you'll be able to find your way by just feeling the ground beneath you back to your body. You can grow some roots out of your feet, down into the ground. Once you start to feel more solid, you'll be back in your body. Okay? Whichever way you're going, I wish you a beautiful sleep or a beautiful